Welcome back to SportsLine, everybody. Great to be with you here on News Channel 5 Plus. Once again, we're getting ready for March Madness to begin. 11 a.m. coverage begins tomorrow right here on News Channel 5. And for those of you who have picked your brackets out already, do you think you picked the perfect bracket? Well, you have a chance to prove it. And if you pick out a perfect bracket, you can win $101,000. Courtesy of our friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. You can send your bracket to bartdurham.com. That's bartdurham.com. You pick them all, you win. Check it out.
Tell us about the bracket challenge.
So the Bart Durham Injury Law Bracket Challenge, if you go to bartdurham.com, you can register, and if you pick the first 2 rounds perfectly, we're going to give you $101,000.
I noticed that it said prizes from $500 to $101,000. Tell me about the different levels of prizes.
Well, the only someone that picks the first 2 rounds perfectly gets the $101,000, but the overall winner in our bracket challenge will at least walk away with $500.
Why is your office doing this?
Well, you know, we want our most recent ads, we want to show that we are Nashvillians and that we're not stuffy attorneys. And, you know, we go to Preds games, we go to Titans games, we go to Sounds games, and we want to connect with the Nashville community in this way, because who doesn't love March Madness? If you go to bartdurham.com, you can register. There's a big graphic and you just follow the links and sign up and register, and if you pick them all, you win.
All right. You heard the man. Your chance to win $101,000. It's a $100,000 bracket challenge, courtesy of our good buddies at Bart Durham Injury Law. For more information, as you heard, you can go to www.bartdurham.com. That's www.bartdurham.com. And again, it's all sponsored by our Bart Durham Injury Law friends. Pick a perfect bracket. You can win $101,000. How about that? Well, perhaps you've got Austin Peay going all the way in your bracket. That would be a long shot. Let's face it, the Governors, an incredible run through the OVC tournament, winning 4 games in 4 days. They were an 8 seed, the first ever 8 seed to win the OVC tournament. An exciting run for them, and it's not over yet. They are a 16 seed, and they will try to do what no other 16 seed has ever done. Beat a 1 seed. They'll take on Bill Self and the top overall seed in the tournament, the Kansas Jayhawks, tomorrow afternoon. Here's head coach Dave Luce on what his team needs to do to pull the biggest upset in the history of the NCAA tournament.
It's great to be here. It's been a thrilling experience for our players, coaches, fans, university personnel. We're really excited about this, and I told our guys to make sure that they enjoy this experience, that they'll be talking about this even at my ripe age. So we're excited about it. Glad to be here.
This time we're take questions for Coach. Go ahead.
Hi, Danny Klingscale, WHB in Kansas City. At 12 and 17, how do you inspire your team, tell them that there still are, dreams that are out there that you actually were able to realize, but how tough a sell is that at that point?
Well, we're 18 and 17 right now. We had some bumps in the road. We had some young guys. We had a lot of new guys. So it was a mid-conference season when we really started bringing it together and pulling it together. That's when I saw that we really had a pulse and started moving forward. So we're playing our best basketball right now, playing with a lot of confidence. We won 4 games in 4 nights in our conference tournament. So they're believing in themselves. We just need to rekindle that now in this tournament.
Before we get to another question, if I could ask our colleagues in the back workroom if you could turn your phones on vibrator or turn them off, please. Okay, questions?
Brendan Stiles from the Sports Exchange. Coach Luce, when you got the opportunity to finally dissect Kansas and study the tape, what immediately jumped out at you?
About Kansas? Well, they're a terrific transition team. They've always really thrived on getting easy baskets. So we know that we're going to have to get back make sure that we limit easy baskets against them because they are very, very good in transition. The other thing that I think they do really well is look for what they call the side lob, where they walk you up the lane in their offense and then lob to the corner of the backboard. So we got to make sure that we keep people in front of us, don't give them angles, don't give them easy baskets. That's paramount.
Tommy, do you have a question here?
Coach, what are you expecting Al Horton in this game with his ankle, and what have you kind of done to make sure he's good to go leading up to this?
Yeah. Well, you know, we had an extra week off that really benefited us. So Chris was able to get some time off, as were the rest of our players. We didn't have to reconvene with our practices until last Wednesday evening. So we had some time to rest. The extra time, I think, has really benefited him, and I think he'll be close to normal.
Ken Corbett from the Topeka Capital Journal. Khalil Davis mentioned he was excited to play KU, having his connections. Have you noticed a difference, a little more upbeat in his attitude, or how he's approaching this? Is you tell he's excited?
Yeah. Well, Khalil's a guy that brings it every day anyway. He's kind of the glue to our team in some ways. So he brings a good effort every day. But I know he's excited about this. You know, his dad was a terrific player at Kansas State, and I think he's pretty fired up about this opportunity for sure. But he gives us a good effort every day.
Up front.
Autumn Allison with the Leaf Chronicle. Coach Luz, the odds are not in Austin Peay's favor in this. How did you get your team to make sure that they had the right mentality coming into this game?
You know, I think the right mentality is, first of all, make sure that you soak this up and you enjoy this. Get out there and have a good time. Play hard. You know, we gotta make sure that we don't play reckless. But I only know one way to do this thing, and that's aggressively. So that's what I want our guys to do. I want them to be aggressive. I want them to enjoy it. I want them to go for it. And you know, we've really got nothing to lose. So this is a great experience, and I want our guys to, you know, to take advantage of it. And make sure we play hard, but be aggressive.
Other questions for Coach? Nancy, in the aisle.
Nancy Armour with USA Today Sports. Coach, can you, first of all, when is the last time that you saw your granddaughter, and what has her story combined with what your team has been able to do? What's that been like for you as both a coach and a grandfather?
Last time I saw her was on TV during an interview on Saturday, which was a thrill. I had no idea that was going to happen. So, matter of fact, when I saw my son's image on the screen and then Ryan's, I thought I was going to have a tough time making it through that. But we made it, and it was terrific to see them. It's been the whole thing has been tough, but inspiring. Because first of all, the way they have approached this thing and dealt with it very positively. You know, my son said from the beginning, anybody that's going to be around here better have a smile on their face, and that's the way it's been. They've moved forward, and they've been positive with it. The other thing that's been so inspiring is the support that they've gotten and our entire family's gotten, not only in the University of Missouri community, but in Tennessee with the Austin Peay community. And now this thing, because of people like yourselves, has caught on somewhat nationally. So that's comforting to know that you've got the positive thoughts